Subscribe now and don't miss this important story. The Colorado River is more than just water flowing through rock. It is the lifeline of the American Southwest. For millions of people, it means drinking water, food, electricity, and jobs. Cities, farms, and entire ecosystems depend on it. But today, the river is in trouble. Climate change, overuse, and decades of heavy dams and diversions have pushed it to the edge. The Colorado River supports around 40 million people across the western United States and Mexico. It waters farms, powers cities, and keeps wildlife alive in some of the driest places in North America. Massive structures like Hoover Dam and giant reservoirs such as Lake Mead were built to control it. Drought is no longer a short-term problem here. It has become the new normal. Hotter temperatures mean more evaporation and less snow in the mountains that feed the river. At the same time, cities keep growing, and farms still need water. The result is simple: demand is higher than supply. Some stretches of the river are shrinking, and ecosystems are collapsing. For Native American tribes, the Colorado River is not just a resource. It is a living relative, a sacred presence, and a source of cultural identity. Tribes like the Navajo Nation and the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe have lived with this river for centuries. Their stories, ceremonies, and survival are deeply tied to its waters. Giving a river legal personhood sounds strange at first, but the idea is simple. If a river has legal rights, someone can go to court to defend it, just like you would defend a person or a company. This means the river can be protected from pollution, overuse, or harmful projects in a stronger way. The idea of nature having rights is not new. Countries like New Zealand and Ecuador have already given legal rights to rivers and forests. In those places, guardians are appointed to speak for nature in court. Supporters say this changes the entire conversation. Nature is no longer just property. It becomes something with value of its own. When tribal leaders announced their support for legal personhood for the Colorado River, it made headlines. They argued that the current system has failed to protect the river. Too many decisions focus on short-term human needs and ignore long-term environmental damage. By recognizing the river as a legal being, tribes hope to create a new tool for conservation. Supporters say this could be a game changer. They believe legal rights for the river would force governments and companies to think twice before harming it. But critics are not convinced. Some worry it will create legal chaos. Others argue that water management is already complicated enough. They ask, who really speaks for the river? In places where nature already has legal rights, results are mixed but promising. Some rivers have gained stronger protection and more attention from courts, but laws alone cannot create water. Real change still requires cooperation, conservation, and difficult choices about how much we use. Legal personhood is not a magic solution. If the Colorado River continues to decline, the consequences will be massive. Cities could face water shortages. Farmers could lose crops. Wildlife could disappear. Entire communities might be forced to change the way they live. This is not just an environmental issue. It is an economic, social, and human issue. At its heart, this movement is about changing how we see nature. Instead of something to control, it becomes something to respect. Instead of a tool, it becomes a partner. Indigenous communities have thought this way for centuries. Now, modern law is slowly catching up. If you care about this river, hit like right now.